This is Jenna with Refurbished at Naptime, and today I'm going to show you how I reline a jewelry box. You're going to start by needing all of these tools, including your old lining from the jewelry box when you took it out originally. When I removed the old lining before painting the box, I always try to keep it in the best shape as possible because I know I'm going to reuse it to get my measurements for my new lining. Now I'm using self-adhesive velvet, and this is a velvet that's very thin. It has an adhesive backing on it, so it self-sticks. Now you can see I'm taking the old side panel and I'm just laying it down on my velvet. My motto is measure twice, cut once. Sometimes you got to measure 3 times and cut twice just because it might be a little over. I always go over on my measurements, not less, because you could end up wasting. It's a lot easier to cut something down to fit it than it is to now have to completely recut more velvet because you made it too short. So you'll see I'm using the side paneling and a pen. I'm just tracing it. I'll usually add a little extra just to be sure. Then I cut it with the scissors. I test it first to see how high it is. Then I come in, trim off a little extra if I need to, trim off the sides if they're a little too long, measure it again, refit it to see, and then I'll start applying it. Sometimes you've got to apply from different sides. I may not always apply from the left, or I might start applying from the right. You could see that at the beginning of the video where it took a few tries to get the bottom in because I needed it to lay perfect, and sometimes it sticks to the box and you've got to pull it up. Once it's down, you don't want to pull it back up because now you're going to lose some of your adhesive. So this is just a quick tutorial of how I do just this upper part of the box, and you can see it is a lot of tracing, measuring, making sure that it fits, cutting it back down again, then making sure that it's just right before I ever take off that backing and actually stick it in the box. And then I leave it and don't pull it back up. I use my flathead screwdriver that's very small, and I use that to help push the lining flat so I don't have any bubbles in it. It's great for getting in like the edges as well. And that's just a quick little video on how I do the lining. You can find Refurbished at Naptime on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. You can also find step-by-step blogs on refurbishedatnaptime.com.